Align fam, we've made it. Here is the final topic we will discuss on June 1st at the Align experience. So I mentioned it earlier, but the game we're going to play in one of the sessions is improv and comedy. We're going to act out certain scenarios. I'm going to pull people up on stage and we're going to, have some fun with each other. We're going to be entertained, entertaining, and getting to play main characters up on stage in a more intimate setting. So I will break up the groups into smaller subgroups. That way, it's less intimidating for everybody. But we learn best through experience. We learn best by learning. That's why we love watching movies, watching shows, reading stories, right? It's through stories that we learn. And every scenario we are going to play out is inspired by real life events. And so the last topic we're going to discuss is the stages of dating and how to really create healthy communication and relate a romantic relationship at every single stage. So we're going to start off when two people first meet at a bar and there's assumptions, there's projections of our past, there's things that we run through our mind that like have sometimes no basis. It's just because what we've experienced. So we're going to talk about that, how to stay open. The next stage is we're going to talk about when you go on a first date. Oftentimes that creates a lot of nerves. Oftentimes, people feel like they have to put like on a show versus being their true self. So we're going to talk about things like being authentic and, attracting people for the right reasons by being you versus, peacocking on more superficial elements about yourself. Secondly, is how to build connection with someone, deep connection, and seeing if someone really fits your true non-negotiables and what should be your non-negotiables based on the type of relationship that you actually want to have. We're also going to talk about like little things like paying the bill and guy picking a spot and the expectations between more feminine masculine energy and how to clearly communicate your standards respectfully, but also understand there's a whole other human across from the table from you who's lived a very different life and may have the same values as you. It's just expressed very differently on a first date, which can be quite nerve-wracking. Then we progress to the third stage, which is you've been seeing each other for a while now. There's kind of like you need to find the moment. And there's oftentimes tension. Where is it too soon? Should I not bring it up? I don't know if it's going to ruin things. When's the perfect time? How should I say it? So we're going to kind of tackle delivery, healthy communication about when you're ready to take the next step with someone in a very positive and loving way versus a demanding way from both man and woman. And then lastly is, I hear a lot of this. It's when you're in a committed relationship, and even if you're really happy and you love the person, keeping the fire and the passion can be difficult, right? So we're going to go through some very fun ways to keep the fire alive and see your partner as anew and how not to take your person for granted, not out of obligation but because you genuinely are so magnetically drawn to them. So that's the last topic. I saved the best for last. It'll be fun being able to pull people up on stage to play out different scenarios. And I encourage everyone to get into character, add your own spin to it. You'll have a script, you'll have guidance, but I want you guys to bring up your own flair. And also, it's not that serious. We're here to have fun. So I actually encourage every person to try to get the other person to laugh and break out of character because that's when we're going to have fun. So I'm super excited. Now, all the kind of tea and the secrets out in terms of the topic. Hopefully, this helps all of you guys coming prepare for those of you want to. And those of you who are kind of like, hey, I don't know what it's going to be like. This will definitely ease your nerves. So I'm so excited. This is the fourth experience that I'm throwing since 2021. I usually do it once a year, but I would say this is probably the most creative, fun, and more relaxed format. And it's really focused on making sure everyone coming has enough time to mingle with their matches, I personally match everyone up with at least 3 people that they would really hit it off with. And also, you still have more time to mingle with everyone else. But most importantly, is there's also baked in time within every session for every person to have the time and space to share their stories and share what they're going through as well and get kind of the group's perspective, open their mind, and have fun and connect. So I'm super excited to see you guys June 1st. And the last video I'm going to make is about outfits because I get that question a lot. The theme, after party outfits that are appropriate. So stay tuned. That will be coming out tomorrow.